Hello.
Hello everybody.
We're back.
Yeah, welcome to the two old biddies.
To let you know we're still alive.
Yeah, we're still breathing. We've had a right catastrophe today. Catastrophe? Catastrophe.
That's the first few sentences.
I've dropped the microphone in my tea, so if you can't hear us very well...
Drop the mic, yeah. Drop the mic.
Drop the mic. That's exactly what I did. So what day is it today what we're on? Tuesday.
Tuesday. I thought it was Monday.
Tuesday. Not long for Christmas. We all got your prezzies in. I think we were talking about that last week, weren't we?
I've got in where I can get in.
You don't know what to get them, do you? Because the kids have got everything, so it's hard to
They have
decide
got all
what to
the
get.
Xboxes and they want a Ferrari next year, man.
I know. What's your worst present you've ever had?
I know what it is, was Tiger.
I fell out with our sister, and the year before I bought her a beautiful, nice top, didn't I? With a scarf and everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, she upstairs the Christmas after, and she got talc for a Christmas box.
Yeah, I pissed myself laughing.
And she says, "What are you getting off, Mary?" What'd she say?
She hands talc. It was her face talc.
Ah!
Well, I was no good.
She got a big, massive wood thing with drawers on and to put her knick-knackies and her perfumes and all that.
No, me cash.
She shouldn't have upset us, should she? I think I remember my mum getting a slip off my auntie. And she says, "Look at this slip I'm getting off your Auntie Irene." I says, "Oh, it's pretty." She says, "Pretty?" She says she must have worn it 20 times because she'd stitched the strap on with different coloured cotton so you could see it wasn't real. But I think the worst present I've ever gotten was a flaming deep fat fryer. I mean, who buys a wife a deep fat fryer for Christmas instead of perfume?
The new ones had a cuppa.
Well, they were all in then. Well, they weren't the electric ones, they were ones you just stuck on the hob. You know, they weren't like the push ones.
Like we have.
I know. I've just been we tried to put, we put a little bit of makeup on to try and look a little bit live. And I need some new Janet when we go shopping because I was scarlet. So mine anyway.
I know, but have you seen the sizes?
The price of them.
Yeah,
I went on Amazon and had a look at theirs, and I mean they're expensive to what we've always paid, but they're not to the young ones now. But the kids use them big sponges. I still use my fingers, me.
What for?
We're talking about makeup. The kids use them sponges and they put primer on and the under one and something else on and they layer it up.
Now I've got that sticker rouge.
Yeah.
And I just go like that.
And
I've got a little dabber.
Yeah.
It's big, bigger than a bingo ticket. A bingo ticket.
Can you remember the remember the spit boxes?
Oh, for the mascara.
It used to be like a box and you had like a black piece of whatever the mascara was made of. And then you had like a little brush and you used to have to spit on it. Can you imagine the germs what was in there? Cool, no. Well, you're going back in the arcade. No, I don't know what it was, but I mean, the stuff that I raise, and it's very expensive. So when we go shopping,
we'll go to Savers.
Pound.
No, pound shop.
I'm not going to the pound shop, that'll be shite.
It has turned out to be shit like it is.
I don't want makeup, face makeup, I just want tinted moisturiser. I'm too old for makeup now.
Yeah, I put some mascara. I looked like Mrs. Doubtfire last week, I had to rub it off.
I need eyebrow stuff because my eyebrows are grey. And
I haven't got any.
I think that's all. I've got plenty of lipstick. Oh man, every time I was Scarlet's been, I go in the bedroom and I tidy up it's like a box where I've got me tongs in, my hair dryer, my brush, etc. And there's always half a dozen cotton buds in and half a dozen them fluffy things what she's had makeup on, she's rubbed it off with. So I'm going to hide the new lot where I get. So if you watch this, Scarlet, which I know you do sometimes, you've had it. You get me makeup no more.
She's hiding it.
So I hope everybody's doing well out there. We're okay. We've been here for a meal this week.
Yes, we have. With Gina Marie.
Yeah, we went and had fish
and
and chips.
We're getting to meet up with them more. We're going to have pups and berries in this one speak.
And wind you up.
We used to only meet about 2 or 3 times a year.
Now it's try every month if we can.
There's a lot of people dying. I mean, it could be us.
I know.
So we're taking the chance while we can.
Well, Jean's not working anymore because before she was a nurse, full-time nurse, but she had a stroke a couple of years ago, didn't she?
Right. She's in a wheelchair.
So she's in a wheelchair, so she's available anytime and all the time. And I think Marie's retiring.
Well, not yet.
She said she was retiring.
She works in Greg's.
She works in Greg's.
She's as far gone as me.
Yeah.
She makes the sandwiches out the back because the desk and they're loose with the public.
Yeah.
Because she's... what did she do?
I was sitting over an hour dinner, and I only ever eat white bread when I go to the it's going light and funny the flaming.
I won't still talk.
I only ever get white bread and Jane gets brown bread, so I'm sitting. I had one like a slice of bread, half of it.
Didn't you?
No, she got brown and I got white. Yeah, and all of a sudden she's eating my white, and she says, "Hey Mary, I'm sorry, I'm eating your bread." So I had to have her brown. She's far gone as a first. What have you, isn't she? She's lovely though. Sorry, Jane, we love you. Love you loads.
That was Maria that doing that.
Hey, sorry, Maria. See, I'm as far gone as me first. Oh, well. Yes.
Anybody been watching Celebrity?
Oh, yeah. See, Sam won.
I was thinking that
knew he would win. Well, no. It was either him or Sam, but I thought Sam more because, I mean, he thoroughly enjoyed himself in there. And I laughed. Everyone, I laughed my head off.
But he
really
was a
enjoyed
bit
it.
in your face, wasn't he?
Yeah, really enjoyed it. So, there's nothing else to watch.
No. Hey, what did I watch last night?
What is coming out? Skating on ice skating. Is that not coming on? Dancing on Ice? Or is it on? I haven't watched that for years.
Oh yeah, I watched a lot of Gogglebox last night, which I've been watching this morning. Basically, where people sit in their own homes, watch the same programmes, and make comments about them.
I like watching Gogglebox. That's where I would love to be on there.
Nah, so would I. But we'd get tired of.
Have you heard them swearing on there?
Aye.
We don't swear on this channel.
Why, of course we don't. We're ladies.
Yeah, when you say we're ladies, I always think of them...
them two of Little Britain.
Yeah, we're all ladies.
We're all ladies.
Who were they? Little Britain. Have you watched Little Britain before? That's a good watch if you ever want to watch something.
Why, I watched Gogglebox. Then I don't just watch shite, you know. I watch informational programmes. You know, like the most weirdest places in the world are the most beautiful.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't be bothered to get up from the remote, so Made in Chelsea come on.
No, I watched that.
I watched it for 4 minutes and I thought, hey, you go on.
I've watched that from number one all the way through the seasons. Just about people from London. They've all got money. They all come from well-to-do families. And I don't think...
I've
been watching it, like I say, a long time. And lately, I've been thinking, that's been scripted, what they've just done there. Mm-hmm. So, well, not supposed to be scripted, but I'm sure it has been lately a little bit.
If it hasn't, the first 4 minutes I watched, and only 4 minutes, I mean, we talk shite, but their talk was shite.
I know.
Oh, have you heard from him yet? No. Oh, well, I wouldn't speak to him.
Well, that's how they don't talk like me and you, Janet.
No, but I mean, you think there'll be something exciting when you've got a programme. Yeah, there's not.
There's not. Bit like us. So what else have I been watching? I tell you what is a good watch on YouTube. A couple, and I'm sure it's called Winging It. And it's a couple who have travelled all over the world in a bus. They live in the bus. And they've just bought a property in Scotland. Mm. So it's quite derelict, like, so it's going to take a lot of doing up. And that's what I like. I like watching how they do things, how they change things, all the hard work, what they put in. I love watching things like that. Interesting. While I'm sitting on my arse doing nothing. I like watching other people working.
I like that hoarders, you know, when they walk now with the carrier bags and fermented food. How does it get like that? Hide one packet down and you think, oh, I'll pick it up later. Then another. You didn't pile them up the ceiling.
What are you talking about?
Hoarders.
Oh, I never watched it. Oh, the houses, you mean? When they go in and clean them.
I forgot you had a guess.
I know, I've watched a few of them. I like
I wonder if we'll run out of things to talk about, and if we just sat, they'd think our camera froze.
Or they think we'd had a stroke. I wouldn't like to have a stroke nowadays. You can't even get an ambulance. Can you? waiting ages. There was an ambulance over the road to me this morning.
Must have been 3 days ago.
I was just thinking it was 8:30 in the morning and there was an ambulance. It was either, I think it was to take him for his check-up. Because he is housebound, but I mean the doctors won't come to you, will they, at hospital? So I don't think it was an emergency. I think it was a booking because it was that early in the morning.
Well, you've got to be ready for 8:30. And any time your appointment's finished, you could be waiting hours.
You daren't be bad because you have to wait. How long was old Kelly at the doctor's? Right, she went to hospital at, I think it was 6 o'clock on the evening because the Ben wasn't very well, pains in her stomach, and she didn't get home till after 1 in the morning. I mean, that was a long time.
I know.
You know, just sitting
especially
waiting.
When you got to take another Ben with you.
But she had pains in her stomach, but you're not classed as an emergency. So,
well, yesterday,
you got to wait.
I was talking to Margaret across the road, and she says, I've just come out of hospital. She says, I have terrible pains in my stomach.
Has she?
She's on a drip.
Get away.
So there's something going around.
My Sean's just rang us this morning. He says he's got a sore throat. He says, I don't know if it's because I've been snoring all night. But he says, not that bad. I says, salt water. My mother, I don't think I've mentioned this before, every time you had a sore throat, she used to say, brown sauce, teaspoon of brown sauce, that'll cure anything. So she used to make us have this brown sauce.
Bacon.
So when she was bad in hospital, she had a sore throat, and I thought, aye, I'll fix you. So I went down to the canteen, I got some brown sauce, and I said, here. She says, what's that? I says, brown sauce. I says, you always saying it cures a sore throat. But she shite have it. She wouldn't have it. She would not have it, but she made me have it all them years when I had a sore throat. Not that it helped, right?
Well, you know that stuff I got off TMU, and I got a set of teeth.
Yeah.
And you can pick whichever one you want to cement in.
To help make your own teeth.
Gemma come up the other day and she says, hey, my tooth's killing. I says, ring 111, see if they can get you in the dentist, because they make you pay now. It was going to be 200 and odd to get a tooth out. I says, wait, it's too bad and I'll get out the pliers.
Yeah.
So I got this stuff as well, what you mix into replace what the dentist use.
Yeah, what you fill your tooth with.
So I'm mixing some on a little plate the other night. And I says, tip your head back, I had my torch. And I was like, proper dentist. And I was sticking it in there. I can't, that hole's too big, I haven't made enough.
Yeah.
So I made some more and she's like, oh. I says, you're going to have to go to the dentist. I says,
well, all she's got to do is
it was black, the tooth.
Phone, well, it'll be a load of germs in there. Phone 111, tell them she's in a lot of pain, she can't eat, and they'll send her somewhere to get it done through the National Health.
Aye, but
Middlesbrough.
Billingham, they used to send you there.
No, that's the bigger one, but Durham, probably go to Durham or Middlesbrough, somewhere like that, but they'll send you to get it done through the NHS.
I mean, there must be loads of people ripping them out with pliers.
It is.
I've got mine ready because I've snapped half a tooth and I've eaten that one as well. I've eaten half my teeth.
Well, they're supposed to be going to make the dentists go, a lot of them go back on the National Health again, because a lot when private was spoken of it before about it.
What was I paying? $15.50 a month?
Just for cleaning.
Just cleaning and 2 checkups.
2 checkups.
And then when I lost my teeth and she put that cement stuff in my mouth for an impression. She goes, right, that'll be £400. I thought, well, not. I says, £400 to get 2 plastic teeth. It's absolutely disgraceful.
You lost them in the bin, didn't you?
I went through the bags. Luckily, I was on the second bag and I found them.
She wasn't bothered if she went to the dentist because she thought she'd get 2 new ones. It's ridiculous.
But, I mean, they're going on about these asylum seekers coming over on the boats. There's thousands still coming over. And they're voting today about that Rwanda, where they're going to send them to Rwanda.
I thought it was already sorted.
No.
Do you know we've sent millions over Rwanda to get this sorted out? And that boat, what they're all on, they're loving it. Three meals a day, they get £30 whatever pocket money.
But I think they want him to step down.
I mean,
and he should, because every Prime Minister's made of balls up. How couldn't we?
Have you seen him on the COVID inquiry? Because we've got I'm sorry about this light. It's keep going light and dark. We've got a COVID inquiry on how the government
dealt with it,
which was bad. I mean, the poor old people that had the COVID from hospital, the older ones into old people's homes, and then the old people got it. So it was awful. There was a lot died because of that. But anyway, he's been on, what do you call him again, Prime Minister?
Richie Sunak.
Richie Sunak. So he's been on. So a lot of them they've found out what they've been saying to each other through the WhatsApp messages. Lo and behold, Richie Sunak doesn't keep his WhatsApp messages because he says he's changed his phone that many times over the past few years, and the messages don't get passed on from one another. Where you back them up, everybody knows that you're backing. Even I know, and I'm nearly 70.
He's known before.
Of course, he has.
Before this inquiry, what would happen?
Yeah,
and he's covered his hand back.
Yeah, well, if Labour gets in next time, the whole country deserves what they get.
Labour?
No, if Labour don't get in and the Conservatives get in, the country deserves what they get.
I don't think they'll get in again because it balls everything up. I mean, they're spending money on sending them to Rwanda, and yet our national health is knacked.
Do you know what they've done? I know. We've just had all our roads resurfaced. So they tell you to clear the street of the cars at a certain time, and then they come down with this tarmac or whatever they put on. They don't even roll. You know, like years ago, there used to be a steam roller. Remember the big, massive rollers used to flatten everything? They don't even do that now. They flatten it to a certain extent, but they tell us to drive 5 miles an hour up and down, and there's bits going all over. So everybody that's passing your car, because mine's parked up now, obviously, it's getting spit at me car. You want to see the bits of tarmac that's all over my car, and it's only a year old.
Same as the floors?
Yeah, it's white. It's a year old. So you've had exactly the same. I was sitting in the bathroom the other day, and I thought, what's that? And when I looked, it was a piece of tar stuck on the floor. I got it off. I managed to. There was no stain on it, thank goodness. But there's a little bit in the bedroom, so Scarlett must have walked it in.
They don't do the jobs properly. It's like, boom, there you go. Get on with it.
But no, it should have been done properly. I mean, they've done the roads, and yet the paths are like cornflakes. The paths, all our paths, your paths is bad. Ours is terrible.
But when they do the potholes, they just fill them in, and
they've done that for years.
Must be using cherry or blue tap. Blue tap.
If anybody's got an idea how to get tar off your car, I'll have to go and look on Amazon and see if I can get something off. Get it done.
I've got a cloth. I haven't even got a car yet.
Hey, I'll use that set it bang. I'll spray it on
I've got a cloth, you know, when you get scratches, I don't think I'll take the tar off. Because I got it from Dimmer now, Keith. A cloth what takes the scratches away if you scratch.
All right.
And you know when you've got a dent in your car?
Yeah.
I've got this little sucker what you put on and pulls it out. And I got the de-icer and the thing to scrape the snow off. Yeah. And I haven't even got a car.
There's a new scraper what's out now. It's like a round thing with all little spikes on. Obviously it doesn't scratch your window. And you just do that and it comes off straight away. So I'm going to get
like a cone thing?
It is like a cone. It is. It's round. Obviously it's a cone to hand, like a thing at the top. So there's a little one as well for the little windows.
Oh, I only got the big one.
So mine's years old. I could do with a new one. Because that de-icer stuff, what you get, rubbish. It just falls off.
Well, while we're being sitting, because some nights you don't come along, do you? Because it's that cold.
Yeah. Once it gets to 4 o'clock and it gets dark, I feel like it's time to go to bed.
And you're sitting on your phone and you're going to the team news site. I'm sure I own the company. And I'm thinking, why they're only 90 pence? Why they're only 80 pence? You can't spend less than a tenner. And how many things I've ordered, I don't know.
Have you still got any orders to comb?
Flour?
I've got nothing to comb. I'm not ordering nothing till after Christmas.
No, I'm going to, because I wasn't going to be debt free after Christmas, was I? I was going to have to try and borrow. I got my money mixed up. So I'll start the year debt free. I still am now next year.
Are you making a New Year's resolution?
Yes, definitely.
Everyone I make, it goes down the pan by the middle of January. I can never keep one.
Like, you know, when you're talking about bucket lists, you know,
yeah.
I was just thinking the other day, my only bucket list was to have my hair pink. So there's my bucket list done.
I've never had a bucket list. It's never anything I've really wanted to do, and I'm too old to even think about one now.
I've never wanted to jump out of a plane or ride a bull or whatever.
Neither have I. All I want to do is be healthy, not go into bleeding hospital and get knocked off in there, because that's the chance of be what happened.
Well, hey, I mean, I don't know if anybody's the same, but them pyjamas you bought me must have been about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I still haven't had them on. I'm keeping them in case I go to the hospital.
Oh, we have got a drawer in my spare bedroom, which is classed as our Scarlett's bedroom. So she come in the other day and she went, Nana, do you want this perfume? And I went, where are you getting that from? Was like one that you put in your handbag. She went, well, it was in the drawer, in there, in a little bag with soap in there. And I went, put that back. I says, that's for when your Nana goes into hospital. There's dressing gown, pyjamas, slippers. I bet I can't even get the pyjamas on now. I chance to have to swap them round, give them to your Jimmy. The new ones as well.
I know, you haven't had them.
If you're prepared, hopefully it doesn't happen. But if you're not prepared, it'll happen.
Yeah, so I've got a lovely green dressing gown, mint green. I've never had that on. That's been hanging up about 5 years.
You've got to be prepared when you get to our age for the inevitable. It will happen, won't it, eventually?
And then I've got, maybe I'll put a boogie in your deodorant, your toothpaste, a few piddle pads.
They really did want to know that, like, didn't they?
Well, you know, this is what happens when you get
we're
older.
all done. Has anybody been watching Mr. Snowflake lately?
Snowflake?
Well, he is a fake. Mr. Snowflake.
Aye.
He's doing really well, isn't he?
He is. He's been getting loads of videos out.
Yeah, it was shot when you're picking she's picking her fingers. She's like,
it's super glue. It's because I've been putting a little dot of super glue in the bead and then putting one of them pins in.
She's making jewellery again.
I'm just making me rosary beads at the minute.
And remember when we were buying the rosary beads? You bought them for everybody, didn't you?
Yeah, I bought a set. They were pink pearls. We only more than the odd time, and I got her vows from before she died. But I like making my own. I like wearing stuff what nobody else has got.
Talking about wearing stuff, I've got loads of things in the wardrobe to get rid of. Does everybody out there get rid of clothes what don't fit them? I've got stuff what's still a size 12 to 14. Why? Why I keep them? Oh, Scarlett plays in them though. She gets dressed up in the bedroom. Her friends on the phone, and they're like getting dressed up and they pretend they've got Prada and Gucci, which they haven't. It's just normal.
It's George.
There's some very, and there's some from Marks and Spencer's. But she likes playing in mine, and will not be long before she fits it. I've got a leather coat in the wardrobe, or a long one, like past my knee, where I've only really wore for funerals. It's never been out since Ray died. And there's not a mark on it. It's still brand, but it's proper real leather. No, I'm kidding about Scarlett. So, there's how Sean was on about clothes the other day. He says, Mum, I've got stuff in this wardrobe. It's 15-year-old. And he says, they're still brand new. I've always wore them, but they fit.
I know.
Because obviously he's a lad. He goes up and down like half a stone or something.
I thought you were going to say like an asshole.
No, his weight goes up and down. Take half a stone.
Half stone, half.
But he goes to the gym and he doesn't walk very far. Like he's walked out the door in the car, but he does go to the gym.
But that's as far as we walk.
I go from the chair to the car, from the car to the chair and here, then I go back again. I did start walking, I told you. I started going out for a walk once a day. It took us 10 minutes, but I only did it 3 times and I packed it in.
Went way to 3 times.
I know, we did.
And we went up the top of the street, which is not far, walked around the block, and we needed oxygen.
She can walk further than me, but I walk quicker than her, so I don't know how that works out. But I can only walk like round the shop and my pelvis I've got to sit down.
I know. I mean, I'm leaning on the trolley.
I know.
Because my stick's in the trolley.
Well, you remember we told you the other week when she walked all the way down to the shop, which is nearly 2 miles away, down the harbour from here. In a temper.
Aye, because the buses were on strike, and I thought, I will do it. By the time I got to the shops over there, I was thinking, have we got a taxi number?
Where was our over Sean's that day? Because you were waiting for Gemma to pick you up, weren't you?
Aye. Well, I could wait forever.
I picked her up on the way back, but We always go. We had some snow the other week when you had to walk because you wanted to get the bus, didn't you? But there was no buses on.
Oh, they'd only been on every hour.
Were they back on? I think. Are we at the end of all the strikes now?
No.
I mean, we've gone
Trains
on
are
all year
full
with
of
strikes.
strikes. Doctors have been on strike. I don't know if they still are. That's what I'm saying.
Probably.
The national health should be the main priority.
Should be. Can you imagine all them poor people in Ukraine? Wouldn't you have thought the war in Ukraine would have been over by now?
There's nothing left to bomb.
No. I would love to talk about Putin, but she won't in case somebody comes and poisons that door handles. And I love watching North Korea. We can you remember when we couldn't say Kim Jong-un, we used to call him who flung shit. And I like to talk about things like that, but she's fighting the case that she sends her triads after us. I think them is Chinese, aren't they, or Japanese? But
it's not, it's
the
way they treat the people, it's cruel.
I know. I love watching the things on North Korea though, because it's never changed since 1940, since the Second World War, has it really? And it's just amazing to me. I mean, all the things where he's built and there's nobody lives in them.
No, it's all for sure, man.
Look at that village, that city where he built, beautiful. And the biggest building what they've got, and yet there's nobody lives in it. Doesn't get used. No,
it's just only the front door.
Yeah, just for sure, just to say he could do it. I feel sorry for the people, me.
I know, you just cannot understand how people can get treated like that.
No. I don't think the rest of the world should allow it. No. I don't, honest. I do not think the rest of the world should allow it. But what can they do?
It's like you're living your life in hell.
I know. Can you remember that woman what we saw who had sat for however many years and all that coccyx bone was all worn away and all that?
Yeah, because she was a skeleton probably and she was caged
kept in a cage.
No bigger than for a dog, was it?
Sitting on her uncles or on her bum and all that bottom of her spine was all worn away.
Scraping on the ground.
Oh, terrible. And she got out, no, she escaped. How the hell she escaped, I don't know. But
it's, I mean, the war's going on now with Israel. Nobody knows why.
I don't even understand it. I really, really don't. Do you know there's 18,000 plus died now being killed? Isn't that awful?
The same as Ukraine. What's
the point?
Because you want to take over another country and make it into one again. What's the point of that?
But what Putin done was sly. Very, very sly what he done.
Yeah.
But so he wanted to go down in the history books that he was the one that brought the Soviet Union back together again. Like he wanted them all to come back.
Yeah.
But now look where he's going to go down as now. Do you know, he's just an out and out murderer. The things what they've done is unbelievable.
I mean, he's running Russia. What does he want?
Have you seen that palace where he's built?
No.
He's been building a beautiful. I mean, it's all done now. Beautiful palace. I mean, that's not his. When he's up for re-election, but there's nobody. There's only him in it. There's nobody to go with him because the other poor bugger that tried to go against him. He's still locked up, isn't he?
Yeah. No.
Under false pretences.
Oh, yeah.
He's still in prison because he was out of the country for a long time and then he went back and then they locked it up. He went to court. I
thought you meant the one who had rebelled against him.
Oh, no, he's dead.
He was fighting for the Ukrainians.
Yeah.
Then he went back over to Putin.
Yeah, and his aeroplane blew up.
Aye.
With a few of his top-notch ones in. Well, obviously, it was made to happen. Yeah. Because obviously he was killed. But anyway.
That's enough about politics. Hey, we've rambled on for 29 minutes.
I know. Shall we finish now then?
Yeah. I'll have another biscuit.
We're going to have a nice cup of tea.
We're still having one.
And a biscuit, and we'll just have another little natter off camera.
When you drink yours, you want to make sure half your camera's not in there.
So, until we see you again, we'll do one more before Christmas. Won't we? So it's bye from me.
You if we've got any skinnier, which I doubt.
Oh, I doubt it. Bye from me.
Bye from me.
And bye from them. Bye everybody.